It is very important, the relationships you have. Extremely important. The kind of association you keep affects the trajectory of your ministry, the path, the direction of your ministry. The emphasis of your ministry can largely be affected by the company you keep. There are various reasons why you must invest in useful relationships for your ministry. No, give it to me. Open the last chapter. There are various reasons why. Throughout the scriptures, we see that those that God used, He brings somebody into their lives, some way, somehow, and those people shape the direction of their ministry. I can tell my life, the relationships I met or the people I met, and that which happened to me after meeting those people. I'll give you a typical example. I had a friend. When I gave my life to Christ, he introduced me to almost every pastor. I never heard of any in my life. I was not raised up in a Christian home. Nobody in my house was going to church. I was the first to go to church. They don't go to African traditional religion. They don't serve idols. They are not Muslim. They are not Buddhist. They are not Shintoists. They were just churchless. So I didn't know anything like there is a Dahosa, there is Benny Hinn, there is Catherine Cook. I didn't know anything like that. The only thing I knew are one or two Ghanaian pastors that were on Ghanaian TVs, like the Archbishop, Reverend Isu. I used to see them because my father used to watch those things on Sunday morning. And he used to watch Archbishop all the time. And he always said that this man, his voice is very deep and powerful. But he was not going to church. And I was young, so I used to see it. This friend I met, his brothers had completed UCC. And they had a lot of CDs, compact discs, with videos and pictures of men of God. One day he started talking to me about prophet or evangelist Amwako. Then he told me that I should come to his house. I went to his house on a vacation. Then he inserted this VHS cassette of Prophet Amaku's crusade incarnation. I was shocked. The man of God says, have you brought cripples today? Have you brought a lot of sick people? That one is in the one strong thing. He's crippled. Oh, get up, get up. He held his hand like this and took him up. He's not praying for people. He was just asking, and can I watch it myself? And I said, what? Video live. Listen, somebody even showed one of his videos on YouTube. Prophet Akosiamwa. And I was thrilled. And he said, oh, my mother was an usher for him. Their church is the church they used to attend until they left, something like that. They used to. That friend started introducing me to preaching. One day, I went to his house and I saw a magazine on the table. It was written 7th December, the man of God. It was actually Pastor Chris. It was a magazine for his birthday. At the time, I don't think that there was the number of Christ Embassy churches in Ghana were not even up to maybe 3. Early 2003, 4, 5, 6, thereabout. And there was no Christ Embassy church in Kumasi. That day, I was leaving from this my friend's house with that magazine. It was Pastor Chris' birthday, 7th December. Then, as I was going, I saw people by the roadside. They were showing video of Pastor Chris miracles. I rushed to one of them and said, I know this man. They said, he's not a man. He's a man of God. I said, the fear of God, reverence. They started talking to me and said, do some meeting. They were trying to start Christ Embassy Church in Kumasi. Then I went back to my friend that Pastor Chris. Also, they have plenty of his videos. Then he showed me miracles, miracles, miracles. That my guy turned me into a bookworm. I read almost every book on pastors, ministry, healings, revivals, the early stage of my Christian life. That friend was a friend I really needed for my destiny. When I gave my life to Christ, very fresh. But the guy was a very bad boy, was a womanizer. The first time I preached in school, he came to me. And there was something on my chin or my something like that. And he told me that that mark that has appeared there, it is a spiritual attack that was sent to me. This is someone who doesn't go to church. And he told me that this thing I have decided to do by preaching, I should not stop. And I know that he was a womanizer, like a very bad boy. But he was preaching to me. That guy kept advising me, kept preaching to me that even when I finished school, he would drive a bicycle to come to my house, maybe 15, 20 kilometers, just to come and find out if I'm going to church. Yet he was always chasing girls. I've never seen that type of evangelism before. That guy is the one who introduced Reverend Joshua Kasvosa to me, not knowing that later he started going to. He was called Joseph Osei. So I'm sure if they didn't mention his name to Joshua Kasvosa, you might even know him. Joseph Osei, where I used to call him Morris, was an athlete in the school marathon. One day I was there, he told me that he was going to impregnate a lady. So be praying for me. Be praying for me. I said, why don't you stop this thing? So I brought you a Bible, then you give me a Bible. After school, about maybe 5-10 years later, I went for a program in Anakazo. As I was going upstairs, somebody was shouting, hey, Winfred, hey, Winfred. When I turned, this guy was wearing a collar. That Sicilian guy impregnated, he has married her, and that is his wife today. Then I said, hey, no, Pastor, what happened? He says, the Lord has won. I used to crash with him, but he has won. What about you? I said, to the glory of God, ever shining. I said, I know. Even when we were in secondary school, I used to watch you carefully. There's a guy, he would give me keys to his box. Every food inside, you tell me to eat. When I'm not eating, he will come and pack them and bring them. It's not my friend. It's not like my cousin. We were cousins in school together. I realized that and the things were brought by the girls. And he said, there's a lot of little things you have not been eating. So I said, oh, not that I was a senior. He was behind the same class. The same class. We only became close when he saw me preaching in front of my house. Then he came to my room to come and see me. Then he started encouraging me from that day that I should not stop. You'll be fooling. You jump the school or go to chase girls in town. But he was always coming to me, man of God. Oh, Winfred, do this. Very useful friend. Up to today. I had a friend, he's called Winfred. He's in Kumasi right now. That guy used to eat only at 1 a.m. every day for almost 2 years. He eat only at 1 a.m. That's all. And he will walk all the way campus outside them and pray. One day somebody came to steal my laptop in school, broke my things and stole my laptop in school. 2 days later, I was there. He called me and said, God told me I should bring my laptop to you. I said, what about your laptop? I said, don't worry about me. He brought his laptop to me. He could hear from God. God, I needed it to do something, the conference I was doing those days. What am I saying? Almost every time and every phase of my life, a certain useful friend comes in and changes the course of my life. I don't joke with friends. I don't. In the ministry, I don't. But most pastors don't have any respect for friends at all. Some don't regard fathers. They don't regard sons. They don't regard peers. They have no regard for anybody. Many people don't know how to keep relationships. They don't invest in it. Don't seek to be close to anybody, but if God speaks to you about it, invest in it. Create every possible opportunity to make sure that the relationship works. Why? It is eternal. Until we had the background, we didn't know how important Jonathan was to David. Covenantal loyalty, somebody who abdicated his throne just so that his friend would take over. Let me focus on my teaching.